I guess first of all, it's an honor and a privilege to be considered for one of these positions again this year. For myself, you know, I've been in this position before. First elected back in '99 and held the position till 2005 when I stepped down after the passing of my mother. But I've always kind of been concerned about our community, and you know, I don't know if concerned is the right word, but it's just the word that I use to say that I care. For myself, I'd like to thank my nominator, Mitchell Murdoch, and my seconder, Marie Curtis. I thought I had everything worked out tonight, but I still get nervous doing these public speaking things. So I'm sorry for being choppy with my speech. But I guess some of the things that I'd like to see done in a 2-year time frame as a councillor would be to reestablish our Elders Council. I think as leaders, you know, it not only helps us stay accountable to the people, but it gives us an avenue where we can seek direction, as we know, like, we always have high regards for our elders in our community. So that's one thing I'd like to see brought back to our style of governance. I guess back when I was on the council before, we utilized the work opportunity program. That time you know, the band was hurting financially that time, so we had to be creative with ways on how we can employ our people. We kind of focused on the people, like our SA clients, working with them, trying to give them, be able to provide a better way of life for themselves and their families by increasing their income. So I'd like to try and utilize that program once again to get hopefully our young people that are becoming dependent on the system. Hopefully we can deter them from having to stay on that system and give them more opportunities. For our economic development program, I'd like to see more, I guess, partnerships for, say, our fishermen. Maybe a partnership with Freshwater Fishing Corporation and seeing what kind of opportunities that we can bring here to employ our people. Partnerships with the province. I know that we have a good working relationship with them currently. I think we should take advantage of that and see what other training opportunities we can have here and host here in our community. Instead of buying seats and sending them off reserve, let's train them here locally at home. You know, I'm more focused on a couple areas because I'm a young father, and I've been watching what's been happening over the past while with our annual treaty days, our powwow, our hosting the National Cree celebration. And I've seen the interest that people have put out there regarding I don't know if you want to say learning our ways, but I guess learning our roles as men, our roles as women, our roles as elders, our roles as children. We all have roles to play. It's just like how we should look at the band office and how the band office operates. You know, you do something at the band office, it might affect another program like social services or health or economic development. So, you know, we need to even create those partnerships between ourselves and our entities and work together to reach those goals that we seek. I'd like to see more participation from our community memberships in the decision-making process. By that I mean, like, our band meetings. Maybe at our band meetings, you know, there's nothing wrong with having an agenda, but I think it should be open to issues that can be placed on the agenda by you, the people. We used to do that before, and I've only been told that it doesn't happen that way anymore. that it's just an agenda and this is what's going to be discussed. And I think that in order for us as leaders to get proper direction from the people, we need to give them that opportunity to discuss issues that are important in their eyes, because I've always taken the position that I'm not here to represent my interests, my ideas. I'm here to represent your interests and your ideas. So I think that by including you in the process, at least I know that I'm heading on the right track, if successful. So I hope that that's why with the creation of bringing back the Elders Council, maybe even looking at our youth chief and council that operates out of the school right now, and at one time I know that we did try and create a community junior chief and council. So I don't know if maybe just expanding their role from the school, or maybe just doing a separate body if that helps anything. I think we also have to remember about our off-reserve members. I think in 2 years, I think it's quite doable that we can establish a River Cree Nation off-reserve office, a sub-office. And this office will be used by our off-reserve members to get information about what's happening here in Fisher River, what type of opportunities might be a place that even our post-secondary students might just go to see a familiar face from the community here. You know, it's just certain things like those initiatives that I think that are reasonable within a 2-year time frame. So again, I'd like to thank my nominator and my seconder for giving me for believing in me to come and stand before you tonight. So with that, thank you.